All right. Let's get it on. All right, we are underway. The slime on the left, coral on the right. This is the winners match for the Minotaur group. So winner of this is going to move on to the grand finals, which will be hosted not this weekend, but the next one. We got a little bit of a tier 1 cracked wall, which is always kind of fun to see because that guarantees your blood shop on the next floor. Plus, we're going to see, I believe, a glass piece take here from both racers. So shrine of glass to kill these dragons and also have damage. Plus, you know, glass shove's actually pretty good. And we're going to be picking up the ring of peace. Very nice. And we are on our way. Oh no! Biggie! What a disaster right there. Do you reset? I don't think so. That is a huge disaster there. It was a mimic chest. And so Biggie taking a big hit there. Now might get bailed out by this blood shop. I'm maybe gonna peek inside this bat room and see what goodies lie within. Okay. Sitting heart, but there is a blood shop. Did I say glass shop? Blood shop. On 1-2. It looks like some extreme farming needs to happen. We could kill. There's a blood shop coming up with a glass rapier, so that's probably what you need. But Biggie's not going to take that. Oh, I feel like glass plus... Oh no, Biggie. What are we doing here? What's up, Mora? Oh, Biggie is really struggling here. Take the cheese. Oh my goodness. This is giving Tuff all the opportunity to just push forward. Now, the story of how they got to this stage in their main season, they both did extremely well. 43 and 19 for Tuff, 28 and 32 for Biggie. Tuff's been doing incredibly. Biggie a bit of a lower seed, only a bit. But yeah, Biggie gonna dig himself out of a hole here for sure. Now Tuff was able to 2-0 and Caligor in their first match of this group stage, and Biggie 2-1 over Yuka, and it was a nail biter. That one was a good match. Yuka did ultimately go down, or sorry, did ultimately beat Caligor. Hey, Cupie. And all right, Biggie charging ahead. I think Tuff sort of rested a little bit sat back a little, and is giving Biggie a little bit of a chance to catch up here. Maybe thought they had extra time so they could do a little extra farming. Yeah, it was nice. This iframe. Oh dear. Okay, that's why you don't want a glass rapier. That would be totally gone right now. This push here from Biggie, pushing right in behind enemy lines. This is truly scary. How is Ring of Peace active? I guess this is 2-3. So last level of a floor always has just a ton of enemies. And oh, you could have waited and then diagonal killed that. That would have been cool. The armadillo. Armadillo. Anyway. All right, I'm gonna pause my mic for a second while I quickly gobble up this breakfast. Nice Ozuma there from Biggie. Biggie just doing everything to catch up, and actually is reeling it in with like barely a build. I mean, I guess piece mapping. What else do you need, right? Pass on that ring of regen. Biggie's gonna just keep on pushing. Tuff is ahead pretty substantially now into zone 4. Has everything they need for this build, just needs to make sure they keep it safe. One of the ways they need to do that is not get hit with this rapier. You can see the lengths that Tuff had to go through there to not get hit. A lot of little extra dance moves here and there. Very nice. Macarena and all that good stuff. Now we're gonna be hanging on to this Telecrown. Ooh, do we swap to Titanium Cat? We don't. Why would you do that? It's less damage. Okay. Biggie here does swap to an Obsidian Longsword. I can see why not. Oh, Plate Mail. Now you really wish you had that Titanium Cat. Okay, we're gonna see some fireballs here. Tough. So they're both on the same floor. Oh, Tough taking a hit from a Blade Master. Swap to Lead Boots. Nope. Swapping back to Glass. Off that. That's an interesting choice. Oh, Biggie there, I think got kind of spooked and did the sort of mental calculations, having to back off and just backed off into a Bombland. So that's going to be a pretty open one for Tough. And you know what's interesting about this run is that Tough just put the speed down. Sub 6 into Zone 5. Not too shabby. Was successfully able to avoid breaking glass, which I think, you know, we talked about. That's a big factor in this season. Yeah, dropping the plate. Going to glass armor. I don't know. I think that, yeah, I think that just glass build is now the meta. It's gone full circle. For a while, glass build was the meta. Glass flail was amazing. I mean, I think, is Tough going for a dot fastest here? I don't think it's gonna be. No, we're too late. But there is a lot more slow play procedures that could be done, but maybe Tough's just like, I don't need that. Yeah, it's far too late. Now, one thing we're not gonna see is lures, but we will see easy left side scoops. GG. And on to the Necrodancer. Just a tough start from Biggie. I think it all sort of butterfly affected out of that heart transplant straight into a bomb mimic. I think that's where it kind of all went sideways. That allowed Tough to just get a good lead, do the appropriate amount of farming. And that 4-3 or 1-3, excuse me, for Biggie looked a little indecisive. And I mean, it was a struggle. It's like, what do I do? What do I do? And then yeah, Tough was away. So Tough does take game one game away from moving into the winners, or into the, excuse me, grand finals. I'm noticing what Biggie said here. You needed to take 1-1 piece to get the 1-2 Pain Shrine, which I believe Biggie did. So maybe it's on the run back. I can see like just sort of general frustration at the variance, but that wasn't really a factor here. All right. How does the group stage work? Is there a bracket? Yep. Let me get it for you. All right, we are underway. Let me get that timer going. Oh, thanks, QP. I was just Control V'd that. Yeah, so those are the brackets. Those are the groups. Somewhere there's a PowerPoint slide that I did up all fancy. It's gone, though. All right, so it looks like we got ourselves a titanium flail from this blood shop. Straight up purchased for both. No one's going for the throw. That could have been a safe throw, I believe. Maybe not quite. All right, we got a secret chest here. It's Fireball. Okay, nice start. We're gonna see a Leprechaun pick up for Tuff. Biggie's gonna drangle all the way back to the shop, and super worth it. Super worth it. We got ourselves the Shriner in 1-1 again. Sorry, Zone 1, 1-3. And mystery weapon take for Tuff, and it's a bow for show. Ay, 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 ay. And so now what? Now this is where drafting can be so valuable. So Biggie Mac, seeing that if they can find a bomb, they can get a ring out of that, mystery ring, which is pretty good. Super worth. But we don't have a bomb, so what are we gonna go for? Could go for a blood weapon. That's a big risk. That is armor there. And there is a bomb on the floor. It's a locked shop. The question is, where is it, and how long do you spend looking for it? There was regen? Oh yeah, of course. Ring of regen would be really nice here. But it looks like the bomb is far, far away. There is a Shrine of War too, so we could have a Ring of War. I think the bomb might be directly above Biggie there. If Biggie digs up. Biggie's not gonna dig up. Nope. All right. Tuff on to zone 2 though. Once again, Tuff speeding ahead. Maybe Biggie's feeling the crunch a little bit here, but Biggie does have the better build with the freeze. I completely missed what Tuff went for in the boss. But this freeze is gonna make it pretty quick. And a pain shrine, but careful, those guys do a full heart of damage. But that was a nice pain shrine. We're gonna get a much, much better weapon here. So Titanium Cat on 2-2 from the Pain Shrine. That's a little awkward. We'll see if Biggie finds it. Awkward to find, I mean. It's a very good item. And Biggie's just taking off. We'll see. Oh, there it is. And here comes the white. But can we get... No, we had to kill it because of the flail. Ay, ay, ay. And Biggie might just have to go. I don't think there's anything you can do. Every beat you're... Oh, that skeleton is far away. It is probably worth it. Oh, so far, though. It's going to take so long. And watch as Tuff just scoots ahead. Now, no bomb still, so can't take that ring of peace from the Peace Shrine. Now, there's the hits. And we're actually going to go full pain here. And have an Earth Freeze, Torch of Walls, Look Out. Now, we don't have a bomb. So we're not going to be able to get the Courage Cat. That probably is what Biggie needed. It's going to still be really tricky for Tuff. Or sorry, for Biggie to catch up to Tuff. Once again, Tuff has gone out to an early lead. Biggie having just a bit of a, like, the farming just not going Biggie's way. Things just starting out a bit awkward. Sorry, that was my end. So if you're like, why am I getting messages? That was me. Yeah. That's the story of this seed. Absolutely it is. Okay. Well, both technically in zone 3. Technically zone 3. Things getting a slight bit dicey. Drink your potion. Purple potions are fine. They're safe. Just do it. Please. You have half a heart. Having purple hearts is much better than being dead. Also, lost with this Torch of Walls. Now there's a potion there for Tuff. And Tuff is looking like they're feeling comfy enough. There you go. Okay, Biggie did it. Gonna bomb in. Did find bombs ultimately. And the trapdoor from Biggie. It's not over yet. Biggie is charging back, and of course with the Earth Freeze combo, that is a stronger boss kill combo than the Fireball Pulse we're seeing for Tuff. Oh, that Telemonkey. Tuff is so lucky that a different monkey grabbed him. Otherwise, he might have teleported back to the start, which is where Biggie Mac currently is. Biggie catching up and knows to go straight for that potion. Now, the potion doesn't do you any good when you've got only purple hearts. So, Biggie's going to look for at least one heal, hopefully, just to get a little bit of a safe from that potion. Now, that is a heal, and that is worth doing. There you go. Okay, so now that potion will actually do something. Now, nice push there from Tuff through 4-2. Maintaining about a floor lead here in zone 4. Now, one zone floor 4 is basically like an entire zone 2 in some cases. So, now a bit of an awkward pickup. Oh, that ring of peace though. Yeah, too tempting. And the food. All right, that wasn't really that far out of the way, and I think a ring of peace can be really valuable here. It's so late in the run, but I don't know. Zone 5 now for Tuff, and oh, Tuff finding an early trapdoor. That's not what Biggie needs right now. Of course, I do want to see this go to a game 3, but at this point, Tuff is looking very strong. Straight up the mid, taking a hit from the queen. It's fine. Just gotta go fast. Now, Biggie is gonna find this trapdoor as well. Doesn't have the lead booties, so we'll take the damage, but with the potion, it's probably fine. Rip a bomb. Both have 3. So they're both looking okay. And you can see just the 1 floor lead. This isn't insurmountable for Biggie, but it's close. We'll see what happens on Dead Ringer. Dead Ringer is a factor. Nice navigating here from Biggie. Biggie now really playing out of their mind. Down to half a heart, but of course, this is not standard. Okay. Now we're gonna see a freeze double earth, and actually that reels in Dead Ringer so much. And now both entering the Necrodancer at the same time. Incredible comeback here from Biggie. Now it's not over yet. You can see that we're just bombing ourselves just to go as fast as we can friggin' imagine. And yeah, 1 hit already for Tuff though. Tuff gets 2 really nice oh, and a missed cycle here for Biggie. It's coming down to these Necrodancer lures, and it's just not playing nicely to Biggie. Now it's 4 hits already for Tuff. There's the 5th. Last hit coming in, and unfortunately for Biggie, there's just some awkward lineups, and it's gonna be tough. So well done, a solid 2-0 for Tufwfo. Excuse me. Really excellent pushback from Biggie. Like, fantastic. You could just see Biggie just reeling them in. But not gonna happen. Sub 8 run for Tuff for the win. And that's gonna do it for this match. All right, solid match. Very good. Okay, well, just taking a quick gander here at our upcoming races. Now, we don't have any more cadence races. We will have some more cadence races coming up at some point once they get booked. We have quite a number. From our first round, the only one we're waiting for is Spoody versus Akane. That needs to happen. I think Spoody was somewhere doing something. So hopefully Spoody, when they show up, will be able to get those races out and going. All these races just have to be finished by next weekend, so we're pretty much done. The Minotaur and Nightmare group both only have 1 match remaining, and it is the final match. For Nightmare group, it's going to be a BGM versus Jack of Games. Winner of that into the finals, loser out. Minotaur group, same situation, Biggie Mac versus Yuka to see who makes it to the finals. For the Banshee group, we're waiting on an Abu Tang match, which is a super exciting match. And then the loser of that goes on to face Goof. So the 3 people remaining in that group are monsters. Tang, Abu, and Goof are all like potential season winners in that group. So it stinks to see somebody have to go home there. Yeah, and then we still got a lot of action in the Dragon group with Spoody, Akane, Ravio, and Spreecha still all in it. Though Spreecha did lose to Ravio and is in the losers match. With Ravio going to the winners. All right, I think that's all I got. I think that's it. I'm going to stream a bit later. I'm going to try and get some work done. Feel a little better about my day before I play some probably Tunic later, because that game is absolutely incredible. It looks like we've got ourselves, is this a... Oh, Tic Tac's running reruns. Cool. That's a fun time. I think that's probably the best place for us to go. So yeah, why don't I send you over there? I'll be back a little bit later to stream, but I've got to get some things organized first. So I'm gonna do that. and then I'll be playing later. And that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. No problem, QP. And let's head on over to Tic Tac, who's doing some CoNDOR reruns. So if you want to watch some more matches with, of course, the amazing Tic Tac commentating, we can do that here.